Welcome back, everyone, to our Madden 23 Salt Lake City Pioneers Relocation franchise. Week 1 of the Pioneers' first inaugural season. And we're taking on the Jaguars, one of the last expansion teams in the league. Might be the last one if I'm correct. I might be wrong on that. But take a quick look at our roster again, or at least the offense. Guys, we're expecting a lot from this season. It's going to be Michael Pittman Jr. I think this is a guy that, I don't want to say it's kind of a put up or shut up year for him, but it might be that. And then we have rookie Kevin, the Swedish German, out of Missouri, 6'1", rookie receiver, 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 85 catching traffic is at a 76, and his out running is okay except deep route. I would like to see that catching traffic be a lot better. I feel that's just a little too low. I would like to see it in the 80s. So those are our uniforms. Taking on the Jaguars in the rain in Jacksonville, and everyone has their winter coats. It's really that they have the winter coats on, because I wouldn't be shocked if it's like, for being honest, it's probably like 85 degrees and rain with like high humidity, and these guys are wearing winter coats. So a little strange, but we're taking on the Jaguars. Christian Kirk, Trevor Lawrence. They have some good defenders on this team. There is a flyover of Russian jets. I'm pretty sure someone said that those are Russian jets, actually. Not sure why I'm believing that in the video, but I am. And you see they have an old Jags logo in there in the background, if you notice that. So either way, big first quarter here for our rookie quarterback. And, you know, let's get right into it. And let's see if we can make something happen here. So Mitchell steps back. Quick throw right here to Allie Cox. And, yeah, not a first down, but a 2nd and 1. So we try to run it here, and we get some nice space here. And then we get a tackle right there. We're going to get tackled down at a pickup of 10. So offense kind of rolling here a little bit. Some nice positive plays. Get it to Kevin German. Comes up with it, doesn't drop the football. And there's our draft class again. I don't think that's our entire draft class, really. I think we had a couple more picks, but either way, we hand this ball off to Jonathan Taylor. He fumbles it. Looks like Quentin Nelson able to come up with it. And, yeah, so we're still driving here. First drive of the game. We get hit as we throw. Didn't have the time to step back. So we just set our feet and make a play right there. Take a look here. Defense they're happy about. They're going to get the ball right back. Or not right back. They're going to get the ball back here for their first drive of the game. But we'll take a look here. Josh Allen just comes screaming off the edge right there, and just not much of an attempt to block right there. We had a man open there. We had Pittman, just couldn't get the time to connect with him. So that's something we have to improve on. Here is James Robinson making some guys miss, and that's a first down. So now it's goal to go. We come back after a full start here. High snap. Robinson cuts it back inside. Missed tackle. Jamal Phillips can't bring him in, and it's a touchdown for the Jaguars as they take an early 7-0 lead right there. James Robinson breaking multiple tackles right there. Jamal Phillips just couldn't keep hold of him, really, and then that allows a touchdown. Fitzsimmons, excuse me. He just wasn't in the position to make a play after the missed tackle by Phillips. If he could at least held him up a little bit, maybe could have finished him off. Not in that way, you freaks. So we come back 3rd and 1, trying to keep the drive alive. Hand off Jonathan Taylor, and that's just, I'm not sure what's going on with the blocking logic there. Quentin Nelson shades inside for the block and then tries shading back outside, and that kind of just covers up the hole that we maybe could have went through. So we come back 4th and inches. We decide to go for it here. It's Jelani Woods coming in at fullback. I might actually go out and sign an actual real fullback. Not 100% sure on that, but going through this offensive playbook, there's no like I formation, which I do like I formation every now and then in those short yardage situations. Throwing the run here to Allie Cox. He comes up with it. So 2nd and 2 here for Mitchell. Come back again here, and Jonathan Taylor just has no room to run right there. They just let multiple guys in, and not ideal. So 3rd and 2, handoff again. JT able to get through, down at the 5. So we're getting something going here. Jonathan Taylor, inconsistent run game, which is not nice. So come back here. We just have to throw this one away. This is just a busted play. Maybe should have. It's kind of hard to say to step up in the pocket in Madden games. It just feels like that doesn't like in real life you would step up as we make a throw right there to pick up 2 yards. You would just kind of like step up in the pocket, try to extend the play. That doesn't like work in Madden. So 3rd and goal here. Can our guys beat their guys? Can we beat this defensive front? And not really. We gain a yard. 4th and goal coming up here, and we're going for it. I mean, we got to get some points on the board here. I think a touchdown is preferable. So I looked at I didn't like the passing situation here, so I decided to audible and decided to go with a run here. Jonathan Taylor, best player on the team. You want to put the ball in your best player's hands in the biggest moments. We try to trust him. Quentin Nelson, poor block there. Doesn't get up to the next level to block his man. That closes off the hole. Jonathan Taylor gets tackled, and we turn the ball over on downs at the 1. So the Jaguars, they just march right down the field. 3rd and 8 here. Let's see what can happen. Can I make something happen with Jamal Phillips? Can't get there in enough time, and Chris Barnes lets Evan Ingram moss him. When has Evan Ingram ever mossed anyone? Come on. So we give up just a big play right there. And we come right back out. Defense needs my help, apparently. So 1st and goal at the 3. What's Trevor Lawrence got cooking up here? He throws this one in. That one is a touchdown to Clyde Thomas. Not sure what the defender was doing right there. We don't really see it here, but he's playing so far off of him. There's no reason to play that far off. He's not going anywhere else. So 2-minute drill here. Going to try to make something happen here with a screen play. Quentin Nelson just really can't be bothered to block anyone. He must be really upset about that franchise tag. So 3rd and 1 here. High snap, handoff here. Quentin Nelson finally blocked someone for Jonathan Taylor, which is fine. So pick up the 1st down there. Want to get a score before the end of the half, so we step back again here with Mitchell. I'm probably stepping a little too far back, but the offensive line is not very good. Either way, Mo Alley Cox comes up with a big play right there. I like to see that. 1st and 10. Come back here now. We have a slant. We're calling slants here, but I see something I like. It looks like the corner's kind of playing Pittman straight up, so he's trying to take a shot here. 50-50 ball. Pittman Jr. comes up with it. Touchdown. And there is the first touchdown of the career of Gary Mitchell. I hope that's his name. I hope I didn't just butcher his name. Is it Gary? I'm pretty sure it's Gary or Gary. I haven't touched Madden since I uploaded the last video in like a little bit, so I probably forgot his name. I'm pretty sure it's Gary. This sounds really unprofessional, not remember your player's name, but either way, we come up with a touchdown. And it looks like the defense kind of gets its act together in the second half, so we tried to run the football here again, and the center gets blown all the way back, and we're kind of just running on his ass. But either way, we're able to kind of get back outside, pick up the 1st down. So red zone alert here. 1st and 10. Handoff. Nope. Play action. Look here. Looking Mitchell to Kevin the Swedish German. And there it is. Salt Lake City Pioneers. We get our 2nd touchdown of the game. Mitchell to German. And that'll tie it up at 14-14 here. Nice throw here. Throws it. And German comes down with the football despite the catch. And I guess, is that considered traffic or not? I don't know what's considered traffic. But either way, our defense gives up a touchdown. So the Jaguars retake the lead. It's 21-14. 9 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 4 here. And we're going to leave it up to Jonathan Taylor in some of these short yardage situations. We have a great running back. We kind of run a little bit of a draw play right there, and it works perfectly. Actually, I think that's more of an RPO. So Jonathan Taylor, we get him with the RPO and just an easy handoff for him to pick up the 1st down. Now we come back. 3rd and 10. I'm worried about these sorts of downs for us because we don't necessarily have speedsters on this team like I do in my Seattle Seahawks franchise, which you can go watch videos of that. So German here, we try pass leading this up to him, but either way, he still gets run down from behind. I like the play design there. I like the idea of that, of getting the ball in the hands of German and, in space too, but he kind of has to come back for it. If we could have led that up a little bit more upfield, I think that would have been an easy 1st down. We go for it on 4th and 3. Didn't have time. Felt rushed, had to get rid of the football, and it's another turnover on downs. Maybe should have just took the points right there instead. But either way, big third down here, 3rd and 4, trying to, at the very least, we can give up a field goal here and sort of be okay with it. And, yeah, Trevor Lawrence here under center, takes the snap, going for a screen play. And there's Fitzsimmons coming up with a play right there. Big play, sniffed that one out in that sub-linebacker role. Gonna have to consider just making him a linebacker at some point and just sort of having him be our linebacker too, because I think he just has great potential at linebacker as opposed to safety for us. So we give up a field goal. We're down 10, 3:47 left in the game, and it's a 4th and 10. This is the thing I don't like with play the moments. Why would you give me a 4th and 10? So we take a look here, and we see the slot right there. That guy's just wide open, going to get a free release, and we're going to hit German right away. That was just far too easy. They call a lot of that in this game, so we go a little bit here, get to the next moment, 3rd and 10. Going to try another screen play, and actually not another screen play. We just kind of chucked this one up deep here to Pittman, and that was probably just a poor decision on my part. Not able to keep the drive alive, but the CPU says we're going for it, so we come back next moment, going for it here, empty set look. We just throw this one up here to Pittman Jr. Again, and he comes up with a big play for us. All the way down to the 9, and we needed that. He might not have the speed, but he does seem to be able to high point the ball and is able to sort of make those plays. But once again, very different, I would say, from our two lead receivers in the Seahawks franchise, which is DK Metcalf and Terrell Jones. So 1st and goal here. We're kind of panicking. We just throw this ball away. Not going to force anything here. Turnover here would be disastrous. It would basically end the game. Pick up some yards right here with Jonathan Taylor. 3rd and goal here at the 5. We decided to go hurry up here. Maybe we can find something we kind of like here. And we're going to slant Pittman Jr. here. The thinking here is that linebacker on the G. If he goes more with Pittman, we can hit the tight end right here. And that is exactly what happened right there. And we get a touchdown. And this game stays alive. Even if we don't get the onside kick, if we can just hold them to a field goal, we'll get the ball back with enough time for us to get down the field and potentially score a game-winning touchdown drive. And someone touched the ball a little too early. I think that would have been successful if whoever that was didn't touch the football, but someone just decided to touch the football. Alec Pierce, another sort of mental error from him. You got to know you can't touch that ball until it crosses, 10 yards. I don't know if it would have crossed 10 yards, but either way, first play of the next drive, immediately they give up one of those big runs. It seems like whenever the CPU goes into that protect ball thing, they just sort of get, increased blocking. I don't know if that's, a thing where you get better blocks. Maybe it is. Maybe I need to look into that. But either way, we have to burn a timeout there. We kind of gave up 2 yards there and then give up another yard right there. Have to call a timeout. So out of timeouts. So when we get this ball back, if we get this ball back, it's going to be tough here because they can just run another play, or keep the clock running. Instead, they take a deep shot there, and that stops the clock for us. Minute 8, going to kick a field goal here. Would have liked to, you would have liked to have not given up a 10, 15-yard run on 1st down. But instead, they stop the clock. They kick a field goal. We're down here, 21-27. So Gary Mitchell can make something happen here. First sort of comeback attempt of his career, and we can make something happen here. So we come back here, 1st and 10, trying to go for a screenplay, and it's probably better that's incomplete, because if that would have been complete, that would have lost yards, and we probably would have lost a bunch of time. So we come back here. Alec Pierce makes up for that mistake earlier on the onside kick. And what a throw, what a catch here. Pierce able to get those feet down, or was he, booth review, going to come up here? I don't normally show these, but that's clearly, that's kind of iffy. I kind of thought maybe that last foot came up before he secured the football, but either way, they're going to just keep the ruling on the field. So we come back here, Mitchell looking, maybe step back a little too far, and that is going to be intercepted, and that is going to do it. And I have a gripe to pick with this pick. If that makes any sense. See the play on words I did right there? Pretty nice. Campbell comes up with the interception, and that was thrown like right to him. My issue comes with the receiver. I'm not sure what the receiver's doing here. Before this happens, we're actually going to go back and look here. Notice his feet when he gets to the Jaguar's mouth. I don't know if they like added extra paint there to mess him up, but this is open. And let's take a look here. He does this weird like stutter step thing. I don't know what this is. I don't get it. It says inaccurate, so I don't know if... And it happens right as I press the button to throw to him. Let's come back here. Could have hit him a little bit earlier, but I tried seeing what was going to go on with Pierce. Maybe we would have had that corner route open. Instead, we'll just take the underneath here. Still enough time to clock the football. And instead, it's just an interception because the game decides to give the receiver a really stupid animation that completely fucks me over. Because Clint Olenberg's a fucking idiot who should be fired. Sorry for the harsh language, kids, but the truth is Clint Olenberg is a clown who should be fired. He's not very smart. So there's that. So we lose our first game of the season, 27-21. Gary Mitchell. I thought I had a good game. I don't even blame that interception on him. That's on Madden. That's on EA and their typical, EA nonsense. So we drop the first one to the Jaguars. His name is Gary Mitchell. Okay, so it's not Garrett. It would have been really bad if I was calling him Garrett the entire time. Then we come back here and it's like, oh, his name's Gary. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, which wasn't his fault. 309 yards, 24 of 40. He had a good game up until the interception, but I don't think the interception is his fault because that's on EA. I mean, that's just, you get a bad animation, and so many of the interceptions in this game are just these sort of like bad animations, balls going through guys' asses to get intercepted. It's just, I don't understand and Jonathan Taylor didn't have a great game, 69 yards and a fumble. I don't get the logic of doing all this to get intercepted. Who does that benefit? Who's like playing the game is like, this is great. Like, I don't stuff like that, just get out the game. So Michael Pittman Jr. had a hell of a game. Kevin German had a good debut, and Mo Alley Cox had a really good game. 6 receptions, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Alec Pierce had some good receptions. Defensively, it was terrible. Too many broken tackles. I guess I get that it was wet, but just if you get a hand on a guy, bring him down. And we weren't able to do that in this game. So we got some upgrades here. Jelani Woods and Jonathan Taylor. We're going with Jonathan Taylor first. And we're going to go with receiving back here just so maybe he can run those routes better. I'm not sure if that even helps with that because we don't even get anything with route running. We get +2 catching and spin move. I don't even use spin moves. They never work. So Jelani Woods, he gets an upgrade here. We're going to go with possession for him. He goes up to a 71 overall. So currently he's technically our fullback. So there is that. And +1 awareness, +2 short route, +1 catch in traffic. It's an okay upgrade, nothing amazing. So we come back here, and on our next episode is going to be, we're going to get 2 games in that next episode for sure. This game went a little bit longer than I thought. So I'm not going to play every single moment in these videos, or they're going to be like 34 minutes long, and I kind of want the series to be a little bit shorter than compared to our Seahawks franchise, instead where those are like 34, like almost 40-minute videos sometimes. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, we'll come back, we're going to take on the Titans, and then we're going to take on the Seahawks. So open up the season here, 2 divisional opponents, and then we take on the Seahawks. And then after that, it will be the Chargers. The Chargers game, I'm going to try to play that game in full, actually, and we'll kind of, I'm going to do something a little bit different for that episode, I think. Let me think on it. And either way, hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see more Salt Lake City Pioneers. If you want to be a pioneer, hit the subscribe button and pioneer getting this channel to 3,000 subscribers. Peace.